That's what all these cowboys in that movie look like.
Uh-huh.
They're all running around in chaps and no shirts. There's all these allusions to homosexuality throughout the movie.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Calm down and listen to me.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Chase, and this is Cut to the Chase with me, Chase. So I want to talk about Sam Elliott, okay? So Sam Elliott, he's an actor. He's made some comments that people, there might be a few people that might not find them all that good. So if you're an SJW at least, you've been warned. You'll probably get triggered. I'm Batman, and I need to tell you, I made a deal with Chase that if you would subscribe to his channel, I could advertise my new movie, The Batman, coming out this Friday. So subscribe to his channel. You probably aren't. I know I'm not. But it is his birthday weekend. So subscribe, give him a happy birthday, make him hit 200 subscribers. I'm out. If you don't know who Sam Elliott is, if you've seen a Western at any point in the last 30, 40 years, you've probably seen Sam Elliott. He has a big white mustache. Personally, I know him as Virgil Earp from the movie Tombstone. And he does a great job. The movie is great. Everybody does a great job in that movie, but he definitely does a good job and pulls his weight in it. He's a good actor. And so he's kind of been typecast as kind of the Western guy, cowboy, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, he was on a podcast with Mark Maron, the WTF podcast that Mark Maron has. And Mark Maron asked him about this new movie that's on Netflix. I didn't even know about it. It's called Power of the Dog. Oh my gosh, I said that right. I've been wanting to say Temple of the Dog, and I think that's like a band or something like that. But it's called Power of the Dog on Netflix. What that movie is about, from what I researched, is it basically is about a guy in 1920s who's living in the American West, and it's a film about him coping with life, wanting to be gay. So Sam Elliott, Mark Maron asked Sam, "Hey, did you watch that movie?"
Did you see Power of the Dog? Did you watch that movie?
Yeah, you want to talk about that piece of
Oh, no. You didn't like that one?
No.
Okay, why?
I'll tell you why.
Okay.
And what really brought it home to me the other day, there was a full-page ad out in the LA Times, and there was a review, not a review, but a clip,
blurb?
A clip, yeah.
Yeah.
And it talked about the evisceration of the American myth.
Huh.
And I thought, what the
So Sam here, he goes on to describe bits and pieces more about the movie of this Power of the Dog, and particularly talking about the costuming of the characters.
The evisceration of the American West. I mean, they made it look like, what are all those dancers, those guys in New York that wear bow ties and not much else?
Oh, the Chippendales?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what all these cowboys in that movie look like.
Uh-huh.
They're all running around in chaps and no shirts. There's all these allusions to homosexuality throughout the movie.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to be real here, okay? Some people might be turned off by what Sam is saying. I could see why. But here's the thing. It's okay. It's okay to not like what he's saying. It's okay to like what he's saying. It's okay to agree with him. It's okay to disagree with him. He should be allowed to express this. And quite honestly, whether you agree with him or not, it's refreshing to hear somebody kind of just speaking their mind and just saying something rather than hiding it and lying to people. You know what I mean? Like, if you're triggered by this, aren't you glad he said something like this? Because then you know, hey, you know what? Maybe I don't want to support Sam Elliott. Cool. That's fine. And then there might be people who say, hey, you know, I kind of like what Sam Elliott has to say. I like that he's speaking his mind. And that's the problem with where we are as a society right now, is that people are not allowed to speak their minds like this and have an open dialogue and an open discourse about things that bother them. It's okay to be bothered. It's just fine. There is nothing wrong with that. So Sam does go on further to complain about how this movie is actually not even filmed in America. It's not even filmed in the American West, for that matter. And it's filmed in New Zealand, where the director's from. So he has a real problem with that as well. So let's take a listen.
But what the does this woman from down there
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Right.
Know about the American West? And why in the does she shoot this movie in New Zealand and call it Montana?
It's good. This movie.
And say, this is the way it was.
This got you, this movie.
So that rubbed me the wrong way, pal.
Yeah.
And the myth is that they were these, you know, macho men out there with the cattle.
Yeah.
I'd just come from Texas, where I was hanging out with families, not men, but families.
Yeah.
Big, long, extended, multiple generation families that made their living, and their lives were all about being cowboys. And boy, when I saw that, I thought, what the
Yeah.
Where are we in this world today?
You know, that is the perfect question to leave off, Sam. Honestly, where are we in this world today? We got teachers that are wanting their students to call them different pronouns and be therapists for them. And we got Russia invading Ukraine. There's just all sorts of madness going on right now. And Sam, what we need is just a dose of fresh air from an old cowboy. That is Sam Elliott. So anyways, guys, I would love to know what you guys think. You know what I kind of think on this. So I'd love to hear what you guys have down in the comments, and your questions, concerns. Is Sam right? Is it okay for him to express something like this? Or is he a bigot? Is he just being an old bigot? I would love to know what you guys think. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, because I am at 196 subscribers. I'm almost at 200. Almost at 200. Let's get that to 200. Come on, guys. 94% not subscribed. So let's cross that 200 line. We can do it together. We can do this. All right, guys. And as always, peace out.